He was crucified physically, and then the people of his line, and what I mean by line, because the king never had children, but the lineage that he comes from still exists in the world today and existed hundreds of years ago in the United States of America, and existed to be done to the people of that line in that area in Wall Street, and what became known as the World Financial Center and the World Trade Center. And done in the same fashion. There's no coincidence that you had a group of people being targeted and being hung on trees, no different from how they hung the Messiah on a tree. Only difference with the Messiah is it was done with nails in his hands and in his feet, but it was still on a tree. The cross that was made from wood, and wood comes from what? Trees. That's in regards to where also our Lord was crucified. Great city. America's the greatest city on the earth. Everybody's in New York City. Every nation, culture, creed, background, heritage, gender, movements, everything is in New York City. It's a big ball of confusion. Everything is there. Everything. Now, when it comes to New York, that great city is going to be destroyed by fire. And that fire is not coming from God. That fire, according to what's written in Revelation 17, which is still in regards to that great city, that fire is coming from 10 kings. Those 10 kings, I believe, from reading, are the 10 horns. I believe those are the 10 elite families that run the planet Earth. And I'm not talking about what people have grown to know as the quote-unquote Illuminati or the Rothschild families, even though the Rothschilds come out of one of those families. But, the different names that's been thrown, the Kennedys, Rockefellers, and all that, those people are low level in comparison to the 10 black nobility families that run the earth. When I say black nobility, it's not because of them being quote-unquote black people, even though there are some black people amongst them, but it's black nobility. That black is indicating darkness, evil. Like, this is a high level of evil, the highest level of evil you can imagine. They're responsible for every influence that we see in the earth today. They're responsible for every war, every schism, every fight that we see in the earth today. And sadly, people that don't know this information, they deem it conspiracy theory, a phrase that was coined by the police force of these people. The CIA and the FBI is the highest form of law enforcement for the elites. Regular city beat cops that's nothing in comparison to the FBI and the CIA and the intelligence from England and so forth and so on. This is next level. So people that don't know, they'll call it conspiracy theory, which are two different words that mean two different things. Conspiracy is one thing, theory is another. A theory is basically an intelligent guess. A conspiracy is a plan and a plot. It's also said here in Psalms 83 by Asaph, the chief musician, that there's people that have a conspiracy against the hidden ones of God. And Asaph says that these people are the enemies of God. At the top of the list of the enemies of God is Esau and Ishmael. Why? the tabernacles of Esau. Why the tabernacles of Ishmael? These two were directly rejected from God. Just read Genesis 17 and it'll tell you about what took place with Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael. And read Genesis 25. Read Genesis 25 and read Hebrews 12. And I'll let you know about Esau being rejected and the blessing going to Jacob. And it tells you those two people in particular have a conspiracy against God's hidden ones. From reading, I believe New York is going to be destroyed by those 10 kings. It tells you in Revelation 17 that God has put it in their hearts to do this. It's not a fire coming from God, but it's something that he's putting in their minds to do. Like it says in Isaiah 13, that he mustereth the host of the battle. He's the one that makes it happen because he has the control. So I believe that those 10 kings are the 10 horns, the black nobility, the 10 black nobility families that run the earth. And they're going to destroy it because there's a new place being built to replace it. The new place that I believe is the replacement for New York City is the mega city that's being built right now in Saudi Arabia called Neom. 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 When you look up the word Neom, in Arabic, it means new future. It means new future. I believe that's code word for New World Order. A new future, a new world order. That's what I believe it's code word for. In Hebrew, however, they say that Neom means diabolical, wicked, evil, malicious person. And I believe it's both. It is their plan to create a new future, which is a new world order with this city that's being built called Neom, which is a part of the line. The line spans from the western point of Saudi Arabia to the eastern point of Saudi Arabia across. I think it's like 400 miles span, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong with some of the numbers. If I am, forgive me. I'm just going off head. But within that line is the mega city Neom. Now, what's so special about this mega city Neom?